fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. It is a product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at present and may not ever exist. That is near insanity, Qatar. Now, do not misunderstand me. Danger is very real, but fear is a choice.
Create spiritual amnesia. There's so many people that got spiritual amnesia. God, hallelujah, God has done so many awesome things in your life. And so when the storms of life come, what happens is you get spiritual amnesia. The same God that brought you through that is the same God that's going to bring you through this. The same God that helped you pay off that bill yesterday. The same God that helped you when it feels like the enemy kicked you in the gut is the same God that can pick you up out of the muck and miry clay and bring you to safety. The same God. Tap your neighbor and say, it's the same God. Fear causes spiritual amnesia. That you forget how faithful our God is. Hallelujah. We've been through some tough stuff. In fact, if we pass this mic around, there's probably some testimonies in here. We all be crying. But God is faithful. Why are you going to forget now? Why you get a memory lapse now and say, oh my God, I don't know what God has done. No. Don't let fear cause spiritual amnesia, because our God is faithful. Write that down. Our God is faithful. Because if we're going to overcome fear, we got to overcome these 5 things. And we have to understand that fear causes restrictions. Write that down. A, restrictions in our life. Restrictions. It's amazing how so many people live life based upon their fears, and you're restricted, so you don't go on airplanes because fear restricted you to the ground. Then you hear there's a train accident, now you don't take the train. You heard the cruise ship sunk over there in Greece, now you don't go on cruise ships. So you're living your life based upon restrictions. And so the reason why you don't move forward is because the fear in front of you is greater than the fear behind you. You know, I like action movies. And you always find like the action when they run through the woods, and all of a sudden the guy comes to a cliff, and it has a river down there, and they chasing them with guns, they shooting. So he looks at them, and he looks at the cliff and the water down there, he jumps. And the reason why, Mr. Joe, because the fear in front of him becomes less than the fear behind him. And so when he realized, oh my God, they're going to come, then he said, that's not a big issue. He jumps. Well, my Bible reads, goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. When you understand that the fears in front of you is not greater than the goodness and the mercy behind you, then you can face your fears. Tap your neighbor and say, face your fears, because what's behind you is greater than what's in front of you. Our God, hallelujah, goodness and mercy is standing behind you. So why will you allow the fear in front of you to restrict your life?